Clarity comes with action, not overthinking. You have to be willing to get uncomfortable so that you can be more comfortable in the future. Let your insecurities be your anchor. Let it be your support system and let it guide you. What's good, YouTube? It is Kaizen Ventures and we are back with another YouTube video. I know it's been some time, but look, I came back with a personal request and I wanted to give y'all the best answer I possibly could. I made this video for a special friend who means a lot to me. So for me to sit down and give y'all the message, spill the gospel, so that I can actually give y'all some understanding on how the future is supposed to look rather than what you were perceiving in your head. Look, just by the start of the video, y'all know we finna cook today. Alright, as y'all can see, I got my son Jelly Bean here with me. Y'all say what's up to him in the chat. He wave his little fan. And look, we'll get straight into the video. Feeling lost in your early 20s, early 30s, or even as a teenager, it feels wrong. Like you should be doing more and that you should have more going on in life. But the thing is, your future isn't uncertain. You still have so much time that you can be putting into your craft and planning out what that looks like. The issue is you're looking at it from the wrong lens. So it's harder for you to see exactly where you're trying to go and how you're going to get there. By the end of this video, you will have clarity on how to get to those steps, how to level yourself up, and how to be more tunnel vision on the life that you want and how to get it. No more are we going to sit there in our rooms and dwell on, should I do this? Should I do that? I'm good at this. I'm good at that. No. You're going to have a clear understanding. If you really listen and lock into this video, buddy, pow. Look, check me out. I'm going to get you right. So without further ado, let's get started. By the end of high school to your early 30s, you are going to stress a lot. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. Very much, because you think that you should have life figured out. But if life has told me one thing, since I've been here for 20 years, it's never going to be that way. And the more experiences you take, the more you try, the more you're going to understand what future aligns with who you are. And that future that aligns with who you are is the route you should be taking. Don't ever get into a career or a job or relationship or anything for that matter because of the benefits. Benefits are only temporary. Let go of the tangibles, the trinkets, the glitter and gold, because that's not going to give you fulfillment in the long run. If you were to step back and really analyze what it is that's going on around your life, it is obvious, and life is giving you obvious clues on what you should be doing. For instance, for me, I enjoy being around people, but I also love organization. That got me to being an event planner. Not only did I align something that I love to do, but something that I naturally do myself. Figuring out life is all about connecting puzzle pieces. It's not about mastering all of these different categories, but picking out the puzzle pieces and adding them to the overall board. A lot of us just see things and feel like because we see it, it's what we need. Let me tell you something. The things that you want in life aren't going to give you half as much love, appreciation, and gratitude to the things that you know that you need in life. Part 1 is finding the puzzle pieces and trying to connect those dots. Part 2 is actually getting clarity on what those dots are. Instead of asking yourself, what should I do with my life? Ask yourself, what do I enjoy doing? What brings me happiness? What hobbies excite me? I'm an outdoor person. I guarantee you, some of the events that I host are going to be outdoors just because I enjoy it. You have to learn to harness a sanctuary within the things that you are doing, inside the hobbies you're taking, inside of the self-care that you're having, inside of the relationships you're building. All of it aligns with who you are. Ask yourself, is there opportunities in this career, in this route, in this path? Is there an opportunity for me to grow in a way that I want to? Allow me to see things that I didn't know I needed. Don't just get in something because it's easy to you. Get into something that excites you, that's going to challenge you. Don't take the easy route, because the easy route, I'm going to break it to you straight, is not going to pay off. It's not going to pay off. If you enjoy drawing, but you're not passionate about it, it's going to look decent. It's going to look decent, but it's not going to be art. Art is passion. And you can take art into every single career, inside of finance, inside of management, inside of HR. If you wanted to have a clothing brand, that's going to require authenticity, innovation, and you can't get that by just liking something or wanting to do it. It takes passion. When you take, what do I enjoy doing? What am I good at? And is there opportunity in this field? Magic happens when those over three lap. People focus on one category instead of all three. If you're just passionate, you're not going to pay out. If you're just talented, you're going to burn out. And if you're only looking for opportunity in the long run, it's not going to make you happy. You have to actually sit down with yourself for a season to understand what it is that you want and what you can provide for this world. And the more that you can provide, the more faces you can make happy, the more you're going to get paid. LeBron James, because he's the talk of the town right now, right? He is the talk of the town. He makes a lot of money not because he's good at basketball, but because he loves doing it. He teaches others, and he found a way to be innovative and creative in a sport that he loved. Moving on to number 3. Clarity comes with action, not overthinking. If you sit and dwell with your thoughts forever, you're going to stay stagnant. You're going to stay stagnant. If LeBron sat there and was like, oh, what if I try to do a reverse layup? And he kept that thought in his head but never attempted to try it. If I told you I wanted to be an event planner and I thought about the idea, the overall vision, but I never put it on pen and paper and started to move myself, your thoughts and ideas are only half of the work that you have to put in. The universe isn't going to grant you permission for it to come true until you actually start moving and taking action. Moving yourself, taking action, and doing the things that you need to do to accomplish it. The number one mistake that you can make is waiting for clarity before taking action. No, you have to think of it and start doing. Despite how insecure you may feel, despite if you fail, despite if the entire thing goes to hell. If you want it bad enough, you're going to keep going, and you're going to keep going, and you're going to keep beating on it, you're going to keep knocking until the door breaks down. A lot of us give up after the first 2 knocks when you didn't know that third knock might be what you needed to succeed. You don't figure out your future by thinking about it. You figure out your future by trying things and seeing what works. If you have to, take micro experiments, little things like journaling your ideas out, putting on pen and paper, and then trying it out in the real world. Don't just sit there and dwell with your thoughts, because thoughts come and go just as fast as light reaches the surface. Right? If you're given a vision, a creative idea by God, hold on to it, because it was meant for you and you only. No matter how bizarre it may sound, how over the top it may seem to your family, if it was given to you, it's meant to come true. But it's not going to come true unless you take action. And once you take action, the universe is going to push it out naturally. That's the law of nature. It's not going to be easy. Nothing in life is. Far from, actually. But if you don't try, you don't get anything. Moving on to number 4, and the most important, which I kind of already touched base on earlier. How to start seeing your future more clearly. We talked about it throughout the course of this video. I gave you tips, I gave you tricks, but how do you do it? Well, for starters, you have to start writing things down. You have to start writing things down. If it only sits in your mind, there is no way for you to go back and reread your thoughts. It's go disappear. No matter how hard you try, trust me, I've done it several times. Like, damn, what was I thinking earlier? It's gone, vanished, wiped out, erased from the memory. Until something else comes in. So when the thoughts are there, jot them down. You gotta ask yourself, what do I want in 3 to 5 years? Not just in a career, not just in goals, but lifestyle. Is that living alone in a 1-bedroom apartment, or is that starting a family with 3 kids in a big house? The way your lifestyle is mapped out and the type of life you want to live should determine how you move. What moves you? What encourages you? The beauty about this life is that we all want different things. We're all unique. We all have different values. We all have different mindsets. And we all have different goals that we want to accomplish. You have to decide out what that looks like for you, so that whenever challenges come, because they will come, you're going to be so locked in on this tunnel vision that, bro, I want a 3-bedroom apartment to myself so that I can build an arcade, or so that I can build an office or creative space, or whatever you want to do. I'm just using this as an example. Your future should be your number one bullseye, your number one priority to why you want to make it so bad, and that you're willing to do whatever it takes to get there. As I'm saying these words, I know things are coming to your head like, oh, I want to be an astronaut. Oh, I want to own a store. Oh, I want to move to Paris and start a bakery. Like, your ideas are not useless. They're keys. They're puzzle pieces to figuring out what it is that you really enjoy doing, that you really can do, that you can really make a living out of if you were to just take the ideas, put it on paper, tweak it a little bit, and find a new way of doing what it is that you enjoy doing. But that's just a section of part 4. You have to still be willing to study those that came before you. Find out what it is they do and how they got those results. Read books. A lot of us don't read books. Every answer that you want in life is going to be found in a book. Because just like me, it's just another person trying to teach you their perspective and how to see things from your own lens. You have to be willing to get uncomfortable so that you can be more comfortable in the future. I know reading takes time and it is very boring sometimes, depending on what you read. But once you find your groove and you see the puzzle pieces that align with the type of person you want to be, it's going to be a lot easier to navigate and spot out what you should be hunting for in the first place. And the last step of part number 4 is you have to tune out the noises. I know for me, the noises were a big factor for me, okay? Family, friends, people, relationships. A lot of the times I felt like I wasn't good enough to do the things that I've accomplished because a lot of people in my life were telling me that that's beyond crazy. You can't do that. That's not natural. Well, let me tell you something. If you are breaking the natural laws and the natural frequencies of life, you're on the right path. You're so set on the right path that everybody and everyone is going to think that you're wrong because you stayed in your lane so heavy. It's not that they don't want to see you win, but they don't understand the vision that you have set in stone. And the only way that you can prove that to them is by putting in the work and letting it come to light. The future isn't some giant question mark, right? It's already unfolding. The pieces are there, but it's on you to put them together. When it's time to face reality, yourself, your thoughts, take them head on, because to shy, turn around, hide, and run away from them, it's not going to bring you any justice. It's only going to push you further away from the life that you want. For many years, I was a runner until I decided that one day I was tired of running and I wanted to stand my ground. Even with YouTube, I ran away from it for quite some time. That's the human in me. But if you allow the human in you to take over your spirit, you're only going to get humanitarian results. You are a divine human being, and the gifts that you possess are nothing short of divinity. The sooner you understand how much power you possess, the easier it's gonna be for you to navigate through everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. But unfortunately, this is the end of the YouTube video. I'm glad that you stuck around, man. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Let me know what your favorite part was, part 1, 2, 3, or 4, because I'm curious to know where you stand at and how can we get better. Right now, it's only making you into that divine human being that you're meant to be. Stop holding in insecurities and let them out. Let your insecurities be your anchor. Let it be your support system, and let it guide you through everything that comes into your life. Put it in the comment section. We are not runners. We are not runners. Anyway, I love y'all. If you're new to the channel, make sure you go check out my other videos, because look, each video has progressively gotten better. And if you check the stats, I've been doing better as I go. I'm not gonna preach something to y'all that I wouldn't do myself. Y'all stay blessed, y'all stay woke, and y'all stay in pursuit and persistent with your dreams. Kaizen out.